Comparison is the birth of joy, not the thief. I'm going to say it again. Comparison is the birth of joy, not the thief. The mainstream philosophy is that comparison is the thief of joy. And I'm here saying that comparison is the birth. It is the genesis of joy. Now, what happens is that a lot of people, when they compare, what happens is that they're only comparing on an upwards trajectory. So they're down here and they're comparing to something up here. And they're saying they're looking at that delta, they're looking at that change, and they're looking at that separation and that gap from where they are down here to what's going on up here, and they're feeling some type of way. But what a lot of people have never experienced is the inverse, is being up here and looking and comparing down here and looking at that delta and saying, damn, I'm up here now and I used to be down here, or what's going on down here. And that is where joy comes from. It's from having been down here, working, being up here, and then looking at that journey, looking at that trajectory, looking at that climb, from where you were to where you are now. That comparison is the birth and the genesis of where you will find great meaning, great fulfillment, and great joy. When people say comparison is the thief of joy, it's only because they're looking at comparison from the base of the mountain. They're not looking at comparison from the top of the mountain. They're looking at comparison from the base of the mountain and saying, dang, look at those guys at the top of the mountain. Look at those guys, look at those people at the top of the mountain, and we're down here at the base. We're down here in the valley. Obviously, you're going to feel like, you know what I mean? Obviously, you're going to feel some type of way. But it's different when you're sitting on the inverse position, when you're at the top of the mountain and you're looking down and you're saying, damn, look at where I used to be at the base of the mountain. Look at where I used to be in the valley. You know what I mean? And now you're sitting there saying, damn, now I'm at the top. Now I'm at the top. And you're going to feel so, I promise you, bro, I promise you that comparison is going to bring you the greatest joy you've ever felt in your life. And you should be. And you know what? People, you need to compare. You need to compare. You need to contrast. I mean, you can compare you can compare you to you and past versions of yourself, but you also have to have an objective comparison in the world. It's not in order. 50 Cent said it best. He was like, in order to change reality, you have to have a very objective and clear view and understanding of what it is. So if you're not looking at someone who's doing better than you are and saying, okay, I'm looking at my situation, I'm looking at their situation. They have something that I want. They have something that I have. What are they doing correctly that I'm not doing? That's a healthy sense of comparison. That is a healthy sense of comparison to say, okay, what are they doing? What is their mindset? What is their approach? What is the way of thinking? What are the actions that they're taking that I'm not doing, and compare that to what I'm not doing in order to have the thing that I have and bring that into my life. So I'm here to tell you that comparison is the genesis of joy, and that you should be having a healthy comparison and a relationship with comparing yourself to not only your past self, but others in positions who are doing what you want to be doing or living a way that you want to be living.